Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out Railroot, the Story of Jozic. Now, Railroot is kind of like a train management simulator game where you play as a train dispatcher. You don't actually kill trains. You get them from place to place, and you control what's going on. Now, there is a slight narrative element to this story and this specific standalone expansion. I'm not a huge fan of narrative elements in strategy games, so we're going to be skipping right over that, which is not necessary to enjoy the game. This is the little bit that we have to go through in order to get to the game. But other than that, we'll get immediately started.
We're not very busy at the moment.
Thank you very much.
Plenty of time to
I appreciate it. Thank you, Josie. Yes, let's skip that. Right. So yeah, as I was saying, this is kind of like a train management game where you play as the dispatcher. Very, very cool concept. A lot of information on the screen that I'm going to break down for you right now. But also, you know, I've played through the tutorial. I know what I'm doing, and I'm going to do my very best to impart that knowledge onto you, dear viewer, so that you can go out more informed into the big wide world. Anyway, there's a couple of stations that we have at the moment. This one, Docks and Bubney. I'm just going to accept this train right here before we get started, because otherwise it's going to time out and it's going to be a disaster. Anyway, we can accept a train into the network. We only control a tiny little bit of the network at the moment. That will change. That will change, mark my words. Now, each and every individual train has got its own itinerary. So, we need to go to Bubney 2, and then we need to go back to this station right over here. Devnis? I don't know. This is Prague, by the way. This is supposed to be Prague. Anyway, we control, for now, and I say for now, for a reason, I'll get to it in a second, we control the routes that this train will take. So what we need to do is we need to modulate the switches, and we need to say to the train, hey, you know, your route from Devnis all the way over to Bubney, it's clear, and it's ready to rock and roll. So as soon as the time is up, as you can see, 8:02 in about 10 seconds, we can go into 5 times speed, and we will be running at multiple times speed for the vast majority of this game. The train will dispatch itself if there is a clear signal all the way over to Bubney. It's just that simple. So the train is gonna, yep, choo-choo, 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 all the way across. Literally, you know, it's a train. I mean, what do you expect it to do? It's going to go from one train station to the next train station. There's a lot more to it than this. Let me tell you, this is just the basics. We're getting the basics down first. Right, so over to Bubney. That's grand. What we're going to do is we're going to unload at Bubney. Happy days, and we're right on time between 8:05 and 8:06. That's pretty good. We're going to put the train manually into reverse, and then we're going to make sure that the switches or the points are set in such a way that the train is going to run back to platform 1, because that is specified on the itinerary. So far, so good. Pretty simple, right? You can see the directionality of the train by the little lights in the front. Is pretty cool. I like it. It feels very tactile, and it feels very nice. I can't flick any of the switches now because they're all locked, but it feels nice to flick the switches. They're quite heavy switches. They're satisfying switches to switch. Anyway, this is kind of like the basics. Over in the bottom right-hand corner, you can actually see sort of like an overview of exactly what is happening. So you can see in Devnis, we've got the train which departed. That is the train in the past. And we can also see that the train is set to arrive at the station in a little bit. So there you go. That's kind of it. You can see that we're going to see that train arriving, and that's looking fine. We've got nothing that is coming through the docks at the moment, as you can see. We've got a train leaving Bubney at the moment, but that is about it. Right, so that's the sort of base level. How can we add more complexity to this, and how can we make more money? That's right. We've got Cycle Report available up here. Pretty simple. We've got some money, and then we've also got like experience points, which we can use to upgrade our track and our infrastructure, and all of that is stuff that we are going to be doing. Now, let's check out the big old buttons in the top left-hand corner, because this is where the action happens. We can build brand new track, and boy, oh boy, we are going to be building brand new track. I can guarantee you. Anyway, all of these sort of tiles are you know, bits of track that can be built on, and we will make that happen. We can also add in signals as well, and we can also get different types of more advanced types of track if we get some more advanced technology. I mean, tunnels, for example, coach yard. I mean, goodness gracious me. Changed speed. I mean, we can't do that yet because we only have one type of track. But anyway, doesn't particularly matter. There is more infrastructure building that can be done I like that. I like that a lot. Right. We can also unlock a whole bunch of other infrastructure that is actually on the map. If we take a little zoom out, I mean, this is Prague proper. We can buy additional stations. Say that we need a little bit of extra infrastructure set up in Bubny. We can do that. We can do that immediately. We want to unlock a brand new station. That's fine too. I mean, there's a whole bunch, a whole bunch of stations that we can unlock and stations that we will unlock in time. So anyway, that's what we've got to do. We can also have a little look at this tech tree. Now, the tech trees are somewhat massive. So contracts, which is an aspect of this game, we'll get to that in a second, is one element of upgrades. And as I say, that's the experience points that we were talking about earlier. This is the little key on how we get points. Very simple, actually, and we'll talk about it when we talk about contracts. But we can automate stuff, right? Like we can automate auto signals, for example, that creates a route by setting every switch along a path to the next signal. We can do that. We can auto accept trains. You know how we had to accept the train into the station, into the first station? We can do that automatically. So there's a whole bunch of stuff here, and I don't even know half of this stuff, but we're definitely gonna get to grips with all of it. I mean, interface. Look at this. Better current/next station overview. I mean, what the heck does that even mean? I don't know, but we're gonna be getting it all. I'm looking forward to it. Look, more colors, color-coded station signs and trains. I love that. I love that. That sounds great. So yeah, we got that to look forward to. Anyway, that's kind of like the upgrades that we can get access to. The other big one, in fact, probably the biggest thing that we could possibly do, is contracts. Now, we're going to accept this contract, and we're going to start to see the power of contracts. Now, what we need to do whenever we get a contract train is we need to run a test. We need to run what is it called? A trial train, I think is the technical terminology. Also, the music seems to be weirdly there we go. Weirdly quiet. Don't know why that was the case. Right, so we got to run a trial train. COM8250 is our trial train, and this sort of just gives us a rough idea of what the contract buyer, I guess, the contract operator, the train operator is looking for. They're looking for a 1-minute stop in Dejvis. I really can't say it. I'm not from Prague, so I don't know. And then a 1-minute stop in Bubny, and then another 1-minute stop over here. That's very, very simple to do. Let's accommodate that need right now, and then let's just let the train sort of drift away after it's had its sort of 1-minute stop. There's no reason not to. So yeah, we'll let this one run, and to be honest, I would imagine that we'll probably be in 15 times speed, if not 25 times speed for the vast majority of the game. And we're gonna stick to a pretty tried and tested method, you know, in one direction, or should I say, we're gonna have trains running from platform 2 in one direction and going into platform 1 in the other direction. And we're gonna try and do this pretty darned consistently, so as to not have any train crashes. Now, it might very well turn out that running all of the trains that I want to run on this little bit of track is too much. You know, running trains in 2 directions on this track might end up being too much. If that happens, then that happens. We will accommodate. Right. Let's try to get another contract up and running, because I am optimistic that we can make it happen. Right, boom, you're going to same route, very, very similar route. I mean, we're going to be offered a couple of contracts that are, that are effectively the same. This is the contract offer for the train that we have just literally operated. Right, your performance, average speed, 38 kilometers an hour. $500, okay, that's fine. Maximum average speed is 76. I don't think we're going to manage to get up to 76 miles an hour. You can probably see, look at this train, which is not the same train, granted, but it's a different train, different contract, etc. We're going about 40 kilometers an hour. That is not a lot. But you know what? We can only work with what we're given, and we've not been given a golden goose. No, we've been given a bit of a fat hen, unfortunately. But you know what they say? Fat hens lay the best eggs. I don't know. Do they say that? That seems like something that people could say. Oh, I need to make sure that I set that on. Yeah. Now, we got to be pretty attentive. We want to make sure that especially our trial train doesn't get messed up, because otherwise that's just going to mean that every single train that we run off that contract is going to be grim, and so we don't want to do that. Anyway, look at this. We've already started to accumulate a couple of experience points. We're already up to 2. As I said earlier, 1 to 2 reoccurrent contracts. Okay, 1 off freight contracts, 1 off IC contracts, 1 contracts from the coach yard. Very, very, very cool. New contract type, one-time freight. I'm interested in one-time freight. Comfortable source of freight points. We're going to call them freight points. Freight experience points? I don't know. I'm interested. I'm interested. Let's see if we can try and make it happen. Right. Should we try another train? Sure. You know what? Let's go. Target speed, 63 kilometers an hour. I got to be honest, we're never going to hit that. We're never going to hit that unless we get some serious technology upgrades. Serious technology upgrades are not in our immediate future. I got to be honest, they are not in the immediate future. But they will be. It's fine. Right, so you are stopping for a minute. We should have plenty of time to let this train past. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. And all the way over to Bubney. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if the contracts will actually apply themselves today. Yeah, I mean, look, we're gonna do this. There are some penalties if we don't get it in the right place, but if we don't set the train to go to the right place, or if we send it back to the wrong platform, these things happen from time to time. Or if the trains crash, well, that's the end of the game. So yeah, let's try and avoid that. But anyway, these contracts should give us a bit of a reoccurring source of revenue, and I'm kind of looking forward to getting as many as I possibly can set up. Now, we might end up oversubscribing our network a little bit. That is definitely a possibility. 3 offered contracts, limit reached. Yeah, that's just for the contracts that are being offered to us. That is fine. Now, we're being offered an intercity target speed 99 kilometers an hour. I mean, we're never going to be able to hit that. It's just an absolute joke. Not to mention the fact that we don't actually have the station. What is it? Pod Bagga? I mean, here's the thing. We could actually buy it. I wouldn't actually hate the idea of doing that. Let's set up a brand new just, route to Bubney. There we go. That's fine. And then in the meantime, let's see if we can try and... Hold on. Auto blocks locked. You can unlock it in the system upgrade and then buy it. Okay, right. So we need to actually get the upgrade before we're able to get through there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Also, that music is just a hint too loud. There we go. Okay, so that's at least what we need to know. We know what we need to do in order to get to Pod Baba. Pod Baba, we can do that. Okay, I'm going to decline any contracts to Pod Baba. That's fine, and that's going to allow the contracts to refresh, which I think is going to be pretty darn imperative. Excellent, good, I like it. Average speed, it's not where we want it to be, but it's not half bad. And we are making money, and I like making money. This is good news. This is good news all around, ladies and gents. This is good news all around. Have to decline, unfortunately. Have to decline. And the reason that I have to decline, by the way, is because if we try to build track like around here, then maybe we can build around here. No, we can't build around here. These are natural blocks. There we go. So take that back because there's absolutely no reason to. We literally need to unlock these auto blocks before we're able to get through. I don't know what they represent. I don't know whether it's like water or whether it's like, I don't know, structural rock stuff. Oh, whoops, my bad. There we go. Away you go. Apologies, I might have missed that. No, I didn't miss the deadline. That is a-okay. Right, and we'll accept you as well. See, look at how crazy this is. We need to get some technology that allows us to auto accept trains. That is pretty critical, because I hate the idea of just continuously dealing with these train acceptances. Yeah, that's nonsense. Right, you there. Away you go. Beautiful. And 15 times speed again. Beautiful. Marvelous. If I do indeed say so myself, I am kind of delighted at how this is looking. Now, what do we got here? I mean, look, it's good enough for me, right? It's good enough for me, plus it gets us some more experience points. I like it. There is going to be a lot of... There's going to be a lot of trains coming here. Let's go station 2. Yep. You are ready to get turned around. Yeah, so we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait for this train to get through the loop again before we're able to let this train go. Now, this is going to suck because it's going to take a long time. So perhaps we could have accepted the contract at a slightly better point, but as far as I'm concerned, we got to do what we got to do. Now, Devnis to Visconi. Where is that? Where is that? Where the heck is that? Is that even a place? Legitimately, I mean, it's not this one. It's not that one. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. I mean, there's absolutely no chance of getting all the way out over here, is there? Yeah, no, basically. No. Yeah, because we need to unblock there. I don't know if these are actually locked, but we probably yeah, we probably don't want to play with fire altogether too much. Okay. Nice. That's looking fine. We'll get ourselves a point. Brilliant. Give me some more points. I do like me some points. And boom, boom, boom. Away you go. And into 25 times speed. Brilliant. Okay. Now, what is that? A cycle report has officially been completed. Now, a cycle report was basically an hour. We increased our... Well, we had a turnover of about 12,300 bucks, which is not too bad. We also built, but then we also destroyed that building. So, yeah, nothing really to worry about on that front. Now, we're probably going to start to see a whole bunch... Yeah, look at this. We're going to start to see a whole bunch of contracts. This is just Bubney, by the way. The busyness of Bubney. If we have a look at... Look at how busy this is going to be. This is going to be heckin' busy. And you know what? I kind of regret it already. Do we want to get a second station in Bubney? Not really. I don't really, to be honest. I mean, we could get ourselves a second route. That is an option. Let's have a little look at the technology. I mean, I don't think that freight trains are a great addition right now because our routes are quite busy. What about we get second upgrades? I don't really want to mess with this quite yet. I do like the idea of an auto acceptance. Let's do that. And this is going to be super nice. And it adds this little button, which is going to allow us to auto accept trains, which theoretically means that we just have to worry about like one less thing. And that's going to be handy. Yep, brilliant. Perfect. Congratulations. I know that it's not exactly ideal, but it's more points, and so that makes me happy. Right. So we've got a couple of trains that are coming in right about now. Also, no trains that want to visit the docks yet. I mean, that's okay with me. That is okay with me. If that's what you want to play, video game, then that's what you want to play. Okay. Now. Okay, let's get this set up over here, and we'll just leave it in 15 times speed. Now, this is where we're going to start to see some like major issues. This is where we're going to start to see some major issues. So COM 8251 is due back on platform 1. And COM 9441 is due back, or due in on platform 4, I should say. Now, there is the ability to do auto reverse, and I would like to do the auto reverse option. That's a fantastic idea. We do need a freight point in order to get that, though. So we're going to work towards that, probably, I would imagine, as a decent thing to do. There we go. Look at that. Let's set this to go. Beautiful. We don't even need to worry about it. It's just going to do it. We know where all these trains are supposed to go, even though I can't pronounce the place where they are supposed to go. But that's fine. Now, this is where we're going to start to see a little bit of a concern. Make sure we auto-reverse that. Boom, boom. Turn that back on. Right, because you can see that the next train in, you can see indicated by this little arrow here, is due in before the return train is due back in. So this is where we could kind of theoretically start to foreseeably see, you know, some serious delays. Although, actually, to be fair, That's not even a concern. Not even close to being a concern. And already look at how much of a difference that auto accepting of trains actually has been. Let's get ready to turn you around. There we go, and accept the routes. Just do it. Just do it. So yeah, as you can see, auto-accepting trains, literally, this little button has made such a big bleeding difference. It means that I have to pay attention to like 50% of what we used to be paying attention to. You know what? I actually think we're in a really, really nice place. We are in a really, really nice place. You know, I'm so unbelievably confident that maybe we should think about getting freight. Maybe we should think about getting freight. You know, I'm kind of like, why not, right? I mean, maybe the freight wants to actually take a route up to the dock. Potentially. Potentially. Auto block. Oh yeah, that's good. So that's what we're gonna be able to sort. Right. Okay, they're auto blocks. Okay. Increase station limits. Interesting. 80-mile-an-hour track. That means we are gonna have to upgrade. That means we're going to have to upgrade existing track, which I don't particularly like the idea of. And anything UI related, to me, seems like not brilliant. Let's get freight. Let's get freight. That's good. These trains tend to block station platforms for a really long time. Okay. Right. Run according to a pre-made timetable. Right. Okay. Well, that is what it is. We have signed a deal with the devil, but it might be worth us... decline you. You are determined to go to Podbada, which is up here, and there is no chance that we are going to get over there. There is absolutely no chance we're going to get over there until we get rid of those auto blocks. We're going to maybe... Oh god, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, maybe... Yeah, just leave that on the way that it is. That's fine. I'm interested to see how freight presents itself. It might present itself in the form of a contract. It has indeed. Look at this. Right. So docks to Bubney, back to docks. I think this presents a great opportunity. In fact, I think this presents an absolutely brilliant opportunity to build a little bit of infrastructure and perhaps even buy a brand new station. I think we're going to buy line 3 right up at the top here. And then let's get... There we go. Look at that. Okay, so here's my rationale. Here's my rationale for this. Is that we can accept this contract, no issues, nothing at all. Expected average speed, 16 kilometers an hour. We should be able to do that unless they're using a garbage train. I don't know. We'll accept on docks platform 1 because there is nobody that actually wants to use the docks for whatever reason. This entire upgrade, by the way, cost us like, I don't know, 3-4 grand. 1,500 for the station, 800 apiece for like 3 extra bits of track. It's like 5 grand. 5 grand absolute tops. And it's not even going to interfere at all with any of the passenger services. That makes me very, very happy. Hold on, pause that. Whoops. There we go. Go back to platform 1. So we got to do, go back to platform 1. If we accept on platform 2, then that's going to create a nightmare. It's going to be a disaster. So let's avoid that at all costs. Okay. And you're ready to take a journey back all the way to Devisi. Anyway, you can get turned around, and you can just get sent back. I know that you're not going to be, you know, you're going to be sitting in Bubney for quite a long time, and we're talking like half an hour. But to be honest, who really cares, right? I mean, as long as we don't ever change this sort of setup, and you know that might change in the future. I'm quite okay. I'm quite okay to just let that sort of exist. Now, this is where we might have a little bit of a problem. This is a bit of a nasty overlap here. Yeah. So we might have a little bit of a delay, but there's not really very much we can do about that. Leave that to go to there. Beautiful. Right. How delayed actually are we? As long as we get into Bubney for 9:58, we're actually completely fine. Wow, we're actually completely fine. Yeah, we made it in very, very good time, I would hasten to add. I'll take that. I'll take that straight to the bank. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. Any other contracts that we want to take up? Potentially freight. I don't want any more passenger contracts between Devisi and Bubney. No siree. Docks, Bubney to docks. I will take, but we are only going to take that after we get done with this. If we get done with this Bubney trial, then we'll do the next one. There we go. Beautiful. Our income went down. Our rewards went down. Presumably because this stupid train has been just like chilling on the platform for like, I don't know, half an hour? Literally half an hour. Okay, cool. When's the next train arriving? Literally no trains arriving. Literally no trains arriving at all. I mean, I don't think that we can really complain. Just like, kind of like, what are we gonna do for like the next like 10 minutes? 10 minutes of in-game time, that is. In reality, that's gonna be about 2 minutes. I'm a bit worried about accidentally like flipping this switch, but you know what? You know, live dangerously. That's what I say. Live dangerously. Okay, set that on the way back. When's the next train arriving? Perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. Even the trains that I thought would be particularly dodgy have worked out just fine. We've got 3-4 experience points now, so all in all, you know, the timing is not bad. We actually will get our first freight point fairly soon. It's happening. It's finally happening. The freight train is on the move. The Great Migration. Like Noah's Ark. The freight train moves. Happy days. Let's see what contract we get. I think we get a contract, right, when it's done. Or maybe not. Who knows? Right. Docks, Bubney, docks. And that's with freight. I'll do it, actually. I'll do it. Right, accept there. Beautiful. Let you go through. Straight through. Excellent. Right through to there. Excellent. And let's see. Decline you, and decline you. I really don't feel the need to change altogether too much about my my infrastructure at the moment. I feel like we're in a really good place. Reverse you, set that to go, and we're grand. Toggle that, and toggle this train into reverse, and we're sort of keeping on top of things relatively easily. This is a freight train between docks, Bubney, and docks again. I'll probably accept that in time. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good deal. What do we got going on over here? Literally nothing. To be honest, I did kind of feel like we had more... I felt like we had more trains last cycle. I was waiting to say yesterday, but you know what I mean, like last cycle. It certainly feels like... we got a lot of trains. We used to have a lot of trains, and now we got a couple of trains. You know, they're getting somewhere, but they're not getting places particularly fast. You reversed. Boom, boom. Okay, can we get that? Can we get that auto reverse? Auto reverse. Dead end platforms connected only from one side. Automatically reverse trains when stopped. You know what? I kind of love it. Let's do it. Let's sign me up. We've got it turned on, so that's great. New UI option, brilliant. I love games that, by the way, like modify the UI. I think that's such a great. I think that's such a great thing to do. All right, straight through. You know what? Maybe we do try and increase our capacity a little bit. This is all freight, but I'm not particularly bothered about that. Pog Bada. Yeah, that's... I keep forgetting. There's absolutely no chance that we can... Whoa. Almost. Almost. You almost got me there, video game. You almost got me. You almost wanted me to send a train into another train's face. And I said no. No siree. There we go. Freight train is back on the move again. Brilliant. Love to see it. And we'll get ourselves another freight point. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Marvelous, marvelous stuff. Let's accept another freight train. Right through. Yes, please. And what do you know? Our profit is up in a major, major way. You can go. Set this back on. And we await the next train, which is coming in at 10 past 10. We've got one more point lined up over here. We've got no freight trains coming in, I don't believe. No, we've got nothing coming in the freight department for a while, which is fine. Pogbada, I mean, yeah, I really want to try and get fast trains. You know what? The more that I think about it, the more I'm kind of like, yeah, I want to get fast trains. I like the idea of running an intercity service. That seems like a pretty good idea. The other thing that we can do that I haven't really explored yet is I could just buy, like, access to... Auto locks are locked. I get it. We could just buy... We could just buy this area over here. Oh, hold on. Stop. Pause. Boom. Boom. Go. You may continue. Yeah, we can actually buy access to whole service, and that will allow us to get some connections up and running, even if we don't have a contract for it at the moment. We will get offered a contract in time if we do that. Right. On you go. Happy days. Beautiful. Set you on the way back. God, how long does this train want to just chill around for? Probably only like another couple of minutes, but... Jeez Louise. It's taking its sweet time, isn't it? Okay, finally. Good stuff. Right, any other contracts that we want to take on right now? No, no. I will take on this contract because it's way better paid. All it asks is an extra 10 miles an hour, which we can do. No. Here we go. There we go. Not necessarily sure that this whole freight business is for me. Not really convinced I'm making a terrific amount of money off of it, but... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I feel like I need to expand. I need to expand into new territory, and I feel like it's long overdue. I've got plenty of cash. I've got plenty of points, actually. Plenty of research points. I've got this nice little auto switcheroonie thing, which is looking and feeling very, very good. And I've got a good network. I've got a good, solid network that's not let me down yet. I've not let myself down yet, which is the most surprising aspect of this entire game. Do that over there. Boom. You go over there. Happy days. Might start to see a little bit of congestion over here, but not altogether too worried. There we go. This freight train is leaving in 15 minutes. That's a heckin' long time, if I do indeed say so myself. It's a very, very long time, but that's fine. Right. Minus 47%. Wow, these are some real swings that we're going through. Some real huge economic swings. Right. What do we want to do? I feel like an infrastructure project is in order. Now, let's have a little look at upgrades first. What can we get? What do we want to worry about? Auto signal that creates a route by setting every switch along the path to the next signal. Okay. That to me sounds terrifying. Yeah, that is automatic routing sounds kind of terrifying. One-time intercity, one-time freight. Oh, it is literally one-time freight, so there's no reoccurring aspect to it. That's fine. Change platform for train. Oh, I do like the idea of changing a platform, but to be fair, not that bothered. We can get also a coach yard. Interesting. One-time intercity. Expected average speed of the contract is higher. I mean, you know, 5 contracts that are offered. Controls, station limit, bi-element auto block, 80 mile an hour track. Now, if I was to do 80 mile an hour track, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's try and build ourselves an intercity rail. Now, that is going to mean that we're going to need to get the next level of contract. I get that. That is fine. That is just one of the things that we're going to have to deal with. That's okay. We'll sort that. We need 10 points. We need 10 experience points, and we should be able to do that. But we can start thinking about about faster rail. And if we need to upgrade this bit of rail, then we will do that. We will absolutely do that, and I will look forward to doing just that. Now, let's get... There we go. Bring it in. There we go. Fantastic. Beautiful. And... Right. I mean, 125 mile an hour intercity. Target speed. I mean, that's just too much. That's just too much. There's no speed that we can hope to achieve at that level. That's just a no, unfortunately. I mean, you know, we're not quite living in fantasy land just yet. There we go. Oh, there was a delay there? I didn't realize there was a delay. Can't have been a major delay. Well, anyway, we did get fined for it, so I guess that's my lesson learned. Yeah, we didn't get our point for it. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very, very unfortunate. Now we got a double combo coming into the station. Well, that's gonna be a bit nasty, isn't it? We're gonna need to get that train away pretty lickety split, and we're gonna have to probably tolerate the idea of a delay. It's fine. Train's coming in. Okay, away you go. See what happens. Yeah, second train comes in. Yeah, second train comes in. What do you need to be? You need to be in Bubney for 12:58. It's doable. It's gonna be tight, but it's doable. Right, go, 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 go. It's a 3-minute journey, supposedly. Maybe you might just make it. That's fine. Right, anything else? No. No, 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 no. Not really. Man, I really want to make like a proper intercity service. I really would like to do that. Can I make, I tell you what, 80 mile an hour. 80 mile an hour. Like we're talking here. Can't do up to there. Here, here, here. Okay, this is good. This is good. So we should get offered a contract. Hold on. Change speed. Minus 13,000 to upgrade this. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. We should get the opportunity, if we're clever about this. There we go. I thought I bought that station. I thought I bought the correct... Okay, whatever. Okay, that misclick is gonna cost me is gonna cost me a 1.5 grand. That's fine. That's fine. Are you gonna get delayed? No, you're not gonna get delayed. You're gonna be fine. Okay, we're looking for a contract between Devginis to Holsevice. That's what we're talking about. That would be great. And we will get the opportunity for contracts like that. It'll happen. It'll happen. Mark my words. But that is a lot of expensive track that we have just built that I'm hoping to get a little bit of a return on investment for. So let's hope for some good contracts. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of some of these contracts first. Boom, and decline, sure. No new contracts are available right now. That is A-okay. When's the next train due in? Not bad. Not bad, but it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, unfortunately, for the contracts to appear, apparently. Anything? Anything? Yes! No! Why would you... You only want to go to Podbab. I mean, you don't want to do this. Okay, forget Intercity. We're going to get offered fast enough stuff at the moment anyway. Just give me the auto block. Just give me the auto block. Sure. Usually between stations, i.e. cannot be built in place, they consist of track segments. So the auto block is 10 times longer than a track of the same length. Right. Okay. Well, let's buy an auto block. Sure. And then let's increase max station limit. Oh, we need to increase the max station limit. Well, we will do that. We will do that very, very shortly. But we can also, you know, look towards getting a brand new service up and running, which is what we will do. Okay. And set up. When's our next train arriving? Very, very shortly indeed. We can get 2 new stations linked up over here. We might choose to do that, but not overly bothered about doing it. Any freight, by the way? Intercity, no. No. I mean, we'll get Pogbagba. Podbaba. Goodness gracious me. I really cannot say any of these flipping places. I will get that set up, but we can only do that after we get the max station limit increased, which is going to require a few more points. This route again, you know, we can run it. Like, I reckon we could probably squeeze it in if we were really wanting to, but it would be a little tight. I feel like what we've got running at the moment is not maximum capacity. Like, there's definitely like a few holes in the timetable. For example, like, we could maybe squeeze in a train here, there, and everywhere, but I feel like that is just playing with fire in a way that feels a bit risky to me. A bit risky. Very, very risky, in fact. Right, this is, yeah, we gotta play around with this. And I want to use my brand new expensive track as well. Like, that's very important to note. I'm very pro, you know, using the track that I've built to actually deliver passengers from place to place. Right. This is where we're going to have a delay. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. There we go. Away you go. Happy days. And coming right back. Okay. Let's get this station limit increased. Boom. Okay. I can't believe we still haven't even run a service over here. And this stupid little fat-fingered misclick cost me. Right. Now, 80-mile-an-hour track? You betcha. It's gonna cost me through the flipping teeth. Change track speed. 6 grand. Oh, God. I mean, this is gonna be the least worthwhile fast speed track in the flipping universe. Target speed is 100 kilometers an hour. I mean, if we're able to make this work, this is gonna be great. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, first of all, get you dispatched. You need to come in. You're going up to Holsjewijs. No. Okay, except on track 1. I really hate this idea. That is terrifying. We need to get that. We need to get that upgrade that allows you to. Upgrade the tracks, or change the tracks even. Right. Okay. So this is gonna be freakish. Right. On you go. Great. Can I sell this? I can't sell this. I can't sell that platform. There's no way. Okay. Whoa, look at the speed. Look at the speed. It's looking good, though. It's looking good. It's looking really good. You know what I also need to do? I'll do that in a second, but I'll build a little connection across here just to sort of expedite the process of speed a little bit. Expedite the process of speed. I'm not actually sure that makes sense, but you get the picture. Right. I'm out of money. I'm out of money. That's fine. We're gonna have to make a slightly more inefficient route. Okay, great. That's fine. All right, you are going to that station. Podbaba. Yes. On you go. Okay, good. Well, I can safely say that we've not covered ourselves in a tremendous amount of glory when it comes to this route. This is fine. This is a good route to take. I like that. I think I'm going to try and get myself a new platform, by the way. But can we, before we do that, please just get a little bit more money in the bank. We also need to just buy that thing that allows us to... Yeah, I mean... I kind of feel like we didn't really do a great job of this, and also it's platform 1, so I think we're going to say no, unfortunately. We will redo that contract, or we will hopefully get offered a similar contract that will allow us to sort of redo that, because we really need to be leaving from, at the moment anyway, we need to be leaving from track. Yeah, we need to be leaving all trains from station 2, otherwise there is going to be a crash. Like, I'm just absolutely sure of it. So this is a problem. I did not... I did not pick a great time to do this contract, did I? You idiot potato. You absolute idiot. That train's gonna get cancelled, isn't it? No, cancel that there. That's stupid. No, that's stupid as well. Are you incapable of putting a route together, potato? Right. Right. The train is delayed. It's already officially late. Or maybe it's cancelled. I don't know if we've been given a different one. Yeah, delay minus 400 bucks. Not exactly over the moon about that, but it is what it is. Right. Okay. Right. Right. De-stress. De-stress a little. De-stress a little. Right. That, no, you're going back to this place. Yeah. So what do we got? What do you got coming in? You're set for 33. You know what? Just go. Not there, though. Over to there. Good. Away you go. Yeah, I know this is an issue. Okay, good. Set that there. Set that there. And away you go. Nice. Error occurred occupied segment? It shouldn't be. By the time you get there, it should be fine. What are you talking about? You're penalizing me for an occupied segment? Oh, I mean, come on. We're talking, like, millimeters there. Like, we are talking absolute millimeters. Okay, well, we've clearly got a very, very complex... Okay, you stupid train. You stupid train. You clearly are not interested in observing the laws of reality there. Okay, but I think it's pretty safe to say that we've bought a whole bunch of track. None of it is particularly paying off at this moment in time. We've got not a huge number of points, but we've got not a terrible number of points. I gotta be honest, it's not bad. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this little commuter run is great, but I feel like we could do so much more. Now, docks to Holsevise, and then back to the docks, I feel is a really, really, really good route to do. Can we maybe make that happen with... There's like absolutely no way that is going to be able to like actually function as a as a route. I mean, what about that over there? And then this can go... I mean... No, I mean, this is the... That's not going to work, is it? I mean, what we really need to do is just get ourselves a connection, like, over here. I mean, this looks like... This looks grim as anything. But if we do this... Docks, Holsevise docks... we can actually, like, make it legitimately happen. And to be honest, we're even more well-placed to do this if we accept here, we take it in at the docks. You're gonna have to go to... You're gonna have to go to Bubney Platform 3, unfortunately. Right, yep. Send you over there. You can be sent back, by the way. You're going to Bubney over here. It's fine. Go. You're going to turn around, and the route that you're going to take is basically going to land you want to flip around? There we go. Gonna sit you in a very, very comfortable position in that train station over there. Beautiful. Okay. It's not exactly my ideal situation, but it's not bad. It's not far off. And it's a one-time freight thing, and it's going to cost us, like, basically nothing to get done. So, yeah, I'm going to look forward to doing that. Right. That's an easy one to do. In fact, this is a beautifully easy commuter route to do. Get that set up over there. That set up over there. Boom. Right to there. Free. Right to the end. The freight train is probably not going to be leaving for, like, another 15 or 20 years. Probably. And we will let that train go back, and we will be happy about this. This is good. This is very, very good. We just need to keep an eye on the freight train. You know, keep an eye on the freight train, make sure that we know what's happening. Certainly, in terms of profitability, I don't think that we're in a bad place at all. We are in a good place. We're in a very good place. Right. You need to go all the way back to Pogdbada. That's right. Nailed it. Okay, so you can do that, and you need to go back to the docks, and you will be going back to the docks in, yeah, in a little bit. Right, in fact, I'll set the route up now. Perfect. Yeah, and then we'll set the other route up in just a second. Nice. Okay, do we need more contracts? Do I need better contracts? What do I need? What do I need in the shop? Wow, that's a lot of points. I feel like we need to get more stations. I really feel like we need more stations. We've got a 7-station limit, right? So that's not bad. Highlight trains needing attention. I could do that. Better train labels? I mean, no, don't think so. One-directional contracts, change platform. That's going to be super useful. I would really like to do that. That would be super useful. That would be super useful. I also kind of want to try... Ooh, that's really good, actually. Yeah, average speed is 54. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. That's good. So that's going to be a brand new commuter route that just isn't gonna deal with anything. Now, I'm going to be bold. I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to say automation. Let's try and get the auto signal. Now, I have absolutely no idea. Do I want to do the tutorial? I feel like maybe I kind of want to try to do the tutorial, but you know what? Let's maybe say okay for now. See if I can figure it out. This is famous last words. This is famous last words. Do I need to buy... What are they called? Yeah, auto signals. Straight plain track needed. Plain straight track needed. Oh, this is track that is... Whoa. Click to reverse. Yeah. I feel like that's a terrifying prospect. That maybe I don't want to... That I don't actually want to try and experiment with. I mean, the tutorial to go through didn't cover the auto signals, so I feel like if I do give it a shot, it's gonna be good, and it's gonna be useful, and I'm gonna get a lot out of it, and it's gonna allow for quite advanced automation of the routes, but is still gonna be a bit of a problem, surely a bit of a problem. Right. Also, I feel like I really just need to get some like longer range trains, but I feel like I spent so much on this. Whoa. What? Oh, you're supposed to be going up here. Yeah, okay, that's delay. That's my bad. Yeah, sorry about the delay, buddy. Okay. There we go. And when are you due out of here? 6 minutes? And you just need to go all the way back, don't you? Yeah, so... Yeah, I really do want to... This goes back to 1. Okay. Let's change that, toggle that. Okay, on you go. Is that still good timing? No, you're terribly late. And wait, what? There should be no reuse of the segments here. Yeah, there should be no issues there at all. Now, you need to go back to the docks. There we go. Nice. You're going to Bubney. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I do like this whole sort of like, I do like the fast stuff. I do like the fast stuff a lot. That goes fast. That goes fast. That goes there. Beautiful. Okay, we're in a pretty decent space. That was a nice little contract to do. It got me a lot of money. It's actually like pretty easy to forget how much money freight trains actually give me. There's certainly the contract. I mean, we can automate the contracts. We've got a decent amount of... We got a decent chunk of cheddar coming in for these things. I mean, it's not always super easy to fulfill, but it's not exactly difficult. We've got a pretty decent... I say a pretty decent long-range network. I mean, it's not hugely long-range. This outrageously expensive bit of super high-speed track was not that useful. You know, we are able to use it to push up the prices a little bit, but I feel like on the whole, it's been a pretty expensive... Disaster is a very strong word, but it's been a pretty expensive failure. Come on. On you go. Get back. Yeah, it's been a pretty expensive failure, I would say. There we go. But it did actually, you know, it did actually showcase an element of the game. So I like that. I like that a lot. Now, you up here, you can go over there. You're going to... Over here, aren't you? Yep. Number 4. Cool. And this is a good money maker, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a good money maker, and that's only possible because of our super high speed. Well, super high speed is a bit of an oxymoron, I suppose. But it's like high speed. It's high speed-esque. High speed-esque. Yeah. It's not too shabby. That's not too shabby at all. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty nice. I feel like that's a pretty nice place to actually wrap this up. Yeah, this is a nice little game, actually. Railroot. This one kind of passed me by when it came out the first time. I say the first time. As I say, this is the sort of standalone expansion. This didn't pass me by. I was very interested in checking out this here game. But yeah, this is a good little one. This is a good little one. Gets my my hearty recommendation if I do indeed say so myself. I like it. I like it a lot. Very, very, very happy with it. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. This has been Railroot, specifically the story of Jozic. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.